Hey everybody! We are live tonight for the What is Coaching call. Thank you all for joining me live. I'm so happy I got to start on time. I'm going to be screen sharing a PowerPoint with you. It'll just have a bunch of information and I'll be talking about some stuff. I'm going to go as quick as I can through this, just give you a brief overview on a bunch of different topics that relate to coaching. And then in the event page, you can always ask questions or shoot me a private message after if you still have questions. So let me get my screen share going here. All right. So, what is coaching? So here is a picture of myself and some other coaches that are on our team. And we were in Nashville in this picture. It was our LBD night. Nashville was somewhere that we got to go as a trip through Beachbody. And we all stayed in a house together and it was so much fun. This picture was taken by my fiance down this beautiful hallway. And it's just one of the many things that we've been able to do as a team together. And let me tell you a little bit more about me. So my name's Kelsey. For those of you who don't know already, but you should know that. There's lots of pictures of me on here. The top left picture in the bubble is a picture of myself and our team as well in Nashville. It was a really fun trip, so there's a lot of pictures of that in here, and in our sneak peek groups I use a lot of pictures from there. It was so great for team bonding and it was just a blast. That was actually taken during the super workout, which we were entered into the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest live workout, where they had all of the master trainers come and do a live workout on Broadway in Nashville. They shut down the street and the sun was rising in the background and it was gorgeous. So I'm 24 years old. I'm going to be 25 in November. I just graduated college from UW-Madison here in Wisconsin. And the picture on the top right bubble is me with my weight because I just actually got engaged too earlier this year. The bottom left is my fiance and my daughter Macy. She is 4 years old. I was just at her back to school night for 4K, which was really exciting. And then there's another picture of Macy and I right there on the floor. So Macy loves to work out with me and drink Shakeology with me and do puzzles with me. So I just wanted to include a funny little picture there. No, I don't want to restart my computer. Okay, so next. So what is our team passionate about? So our team is passionate about a lot of things. But Glitz and Gains is the name of our team. So you see our team logo there. It's actually being redone right now, which is really exciting. But some of the things that our team is passionate about, self-love, that's huge. So we talk a lot to each other about self-love and being okay with who you are no matter what and just loving yourself. Motivation and accountability is a gigantic, massive part about what it's like to be on our team. It is really hard to keep yourself accountable, and we're aware of that. Just because we're coaches does not mean that we are perfect people. You know, everybody starts somewhere and everyone is always on their journey. And so you really need that extra motivation and accountability even as a coach. And so we do private groups with each other and text each other and call each other, Snapchat, keep each other on track. Friendships. Seriously, you guys, I've made so many new friends since becoming a coach. It's insane. Some of these people live right around the town that I lived in growing up, and I never knew them, never met them, and they've grown to be my best friends. I've met people from all over the country that I talk to daily, and I obviously would have never met them if it wasn't through coaching, because they reached out to me like a lot of you probably did through some sort of post you saw on my like page. And the other thing is positive energy. So this team has embedded in its culture positive energy. It is so important. It'll change your entire life if you just start thinking more positively. I can't even tell you how much my life has changed since I just stopped thinking negatively about everything and started to try and see the positive light in everything that was going on, even if it was negative on the surface, I always tried to find something positive, which is not the quality that I always had. I was a pretty negative person. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, and being positive was not me. It was not how I acted. But meeting all the people that I've met on this team and just really being able to connect with them daily and reach out to them if something was hard and be totally transparent with them has, done a lot for me in my mental health, and not just my physical health, but my mental health as well. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is our programs and products. So if you're not familiar with Beachbody, that is the company that we work for and with. We are like partners with Beachbody. They treat their coaches so well. And I included some pictures of some of the programs and products that are well known through Beachbody. So the 21-day fix is obviously huge. You see the little colored containers. I know a lot of people are drawn to that because it talks a lot about portion control. And then you got the workouts and the Shakeology, and Shakeology is a huge part of what we do. We truly believe in being all of the different areas of nutrition and really being healthy and thinking about what you're putting into your body. And Shakeology is going to be the cleanest shake out there. It is not, so it's one of the only things that we want to make sure that our challengers are always drinking because it's so good for you. Unlike some other companies that have multiple different pills and things. So Shakeology is just a shake that you can blend up with milk or water or whatever. It has superfoods and probiotics and lots of vitamins and minerals. So it's just a part of what we use with some of these fitness programs. So Shaun T, you can see in the top left, he's Insanity Max 30. Some older ones are just Insanity, T25. Those are some big ones that a lot of people have done like way back then. And some people are even still doing them now. Tony Horton on the top right. So he does the P90, P90X, P90X3 series, all of that. So my point here is that we have a big product that we use and that we help our customers with because a lot of people who come to us are either trying to get healthy or they're trying to lose weight. And so that's how Shakeology is going to help there, both parts. And then the fitness programs and the meal plans. So you're really getting the whole package here, but there's not just one thing for anybody. Everyone lives a different lifestyle and they're going to want different types of workouts. So it's our job to figure out what our challengers want and connect them with that and make sure that they know what they're doing, they're not confused, and you're getting into a challenge group, which I can talk about later, to help them be supported through everything that they're doing. All right, so what are coaches and what aren't coaches? So this is the biggest thing that I think I talk to people about the most. They're so confused about like if they would be a good coach. Like, would I be a good coach? Like, I have no idea. What does a coach have to do? Like, I don't really think that I'm a coach. I mean, I don't know. And so I'm going to start with what a coach isn't because there's a lot of misconceptions about what a coach is, and it all stems from what a coach isn't. So a coach is not a fitness expert. We know some things about fitness now just from doing workout programs, and some people do know a lot about fitness before they become a coach, but generally speaking, we are not fitness experts. We're definitely not nutritionists. The meal plans that we connect our challengers with are made by nutritionists, and so we just put them in the hands of our challengers and help with recipes and meal prep and all that kind of stuff. And we're not personal trainers. Like I said, some people are personal trainers, but it's not something that's required at all. We have the master trainers for that and the workout DVDs. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. We just help to make sure people are doing it properly, regularly, all of that. A big one is we are not at our goal weight. I mean, what would happen if everybody started coaching at their goal weight? Some people would never start, and some people would just feel turned off. And so, your goal is to obviously get to a certain place. Everyone has this, okay, I have a goal weight or a goal body that I want to have, right? But you do not need to be there when you become a coach. Actually, I and others suggest that when you're starting to be a coach, it's great that you're not at your goal weight because then you can start your journey with other people, friends, family, whoever you're going to get to do it with you. It's great to be on the same level as the people that you're helping, because if you're perfect, you're not relatable. And so I go through lots of cycles. I'll be at really close to my goal body, and then I'll go on vacation and lose it, and then I'll have to start all over again. And so that I'm consistently running these challenge groups with these people who are trying to better their lives, I am too. So it's definitely not required to be at your goal weight to become a coach. You can start a coach whenever you want, start being a coach whenever you want, start learning and working with the people that you're working with, and obviously working with me and other people on the team. And the sales expert and business savvy things are just, I put those in there because people think that, what we do as coaches is sales and business stuff. And like, there might be some behind the scenes business stuff that goes on because you are a business owner when you're a coach, but it's not about sales and it's not about business. I mean, I know nothing about those two things at all. I worked in retail for a little bit, but folding clothes and checking people out is a little bit different than helping people change their lives and become healthy. So being a sales expert or being business savvy is definitely not required at all. You will go through a training when you become a coach that helps you learn how to best relate to people based on what your skills are, but that's about it. So it leads me into what is a coach. So coaches are a ton of things, but I just listed a few things here so you could sort of get a broad picture of what coaches are. So coaches are definitely leaders and motivators. So there are people who want to help other people, to do some research, to guide people to what's best practice, to motivate people to show up every day and make sure that even though you might not be in the right state of mind, you're going to be there to motivate somebody else. You get pleasure in helping other people. And a lot of people who come to me about becoming a coach, and I ask them, what interests you in coaching? And a lot of people will say, they like to help other people. And that is absolutely amazing. That is what's going to carry you far in this business if you like to help other people. If you don't like to help other people, honestly, coaching might not be for you, because that's what we do every single day. So we're regular people. We're moms, students, military wives. Some people work full-time. Some people stay home. Some people work part-time. It doesn't really matter. There's no prerequisites. I mean, there's people who are in grad school who are doing coaching. There's people who are just doing their undergrad. Some people have 3 kids. Some people have no kids. I mean, the range is quite wide on who and what you can be to be a coach. But really, you just have to be willing to help other people out. That's a big part of what coaching is, what it's all about. So I love this slide. It is one of my favorite slides in this whole presentation because it's what drives me in the business. And I put these on here and now it's like, woo, it's going to make me cry. So finding your passion and your purpose in this business is what is going to be your drive and your motivation and everything that gets you going. And when I first started, I quickly found out that my passion and my purpose was going to be helping other people find that light that I found when I became a coach and started making these changes in my life. So I put this quote at the bottom. It says, "I want to inspire people. I want someone to look at me and say, because of you, I didn't give up." And that is what started happening when I first became a coach. And that was just like, that was when it clicked. I was like, yes, I will never stop doing this. I will never stop helping people, because people are so thankful and so grateful for your help. And really, all we do is minimal. We're just connecting people to programs that are going to help them and showing up every day to give them that motivation. And that completely changes people's lives. So I included on here some little snippets from some of my challenge groups that are going on right now about what the feedback that people have been giving. So, some people are saying they love how their clothes fit better and how they feel. So they have so much more energy. They're not sluggish because they're not putting toxic food in their body. Their skin looks better and they're really happy with the results. Some people are sharing their goals. Their goals are to start eating healthier. They're feeling great. They could care less if they look better as long as they keep feeling the way that they've been feeling. So they feel so great that they're not even concerned about how they looked. I mean, come on, you guys. That stuff is so amazing to hear. So more people sharing their goals. They want to keep eating healthier and watching their portion sizes, which is so great. This person wants their clothes to fit better and not to look at the scale. I focus on that a lot in my challenge groups, not focusing on the scale, thinking about how you look and feel. And this person is saying that they felt so much more positive about their body since starting this program. Another one is saying that they have more energy. So they even had the flu and they weren't exhausted all the time. And even though they didn't finish their workout all the way, they were still doing their workouts, and their mom is commenting on how good their skin's looking. So other people are noticing how happy they are. She's in a pleasant mood, and her mom is noticing. Like, this is the stuff that I live for. I live for hearing these people saying that this is changing their lives. If that's all that I could ever do is have these people saying these things to me every single day, then I'm happy. Fine. I'm great. What I'm doing is worth it. So when you become a coach, you're going to want to find out what is your passion and what is your purpose. What is going to be the thing that drives you to wake up every morning and help these people out and be there for them when they really need you. And it's different for everybody. But for me, it was that people were looking at me and saying because of me that they did not give up and their lives are completely changed. So, perks. Perks of being a coach. So there are lots of perks to being a coach. Let me just tell you. But I included a couple on here that people have asked me about in the past and that they're curious about. So here there is a picture of a cruise ship. So actually in March is when we'll be going on the next Beachbody cruise. So it's really great. They offer a ton of incentives and prizes for coaching. Cruises, vacations. There was just one in Mexico that some people I know got to go to. I unfortunately did not get to go to that one. I was too new of a coach, didn't qualify for that. But this cruise that's coming up in March, there's a couple trips a year that you can qualify for, and they become completely paid for by the company just because of you helping other people. So that's the vacations. And then there's monthly prizes. So for helping people, if you hit the little benchmarks that they have set, which are really, you guys, are not hard to meet. There, you don't have to be like an extraordinary coach to get these free monthly prizes. They really take care of their coaches. So we get free stuff every month for that. I actually just got like a from last month, which is really cute. It says Beachbody Coach on it. And then obviously commission. So we do make money being coaches. So that's a perk, I would say, making some money. For me it is, so I can pay off some of my bills and my debt, my student loans that are coming up. Yay. And then we also do some team incentives and prizes. So right now we have some team incentives going on. It's really great, and the top person who wins the prize for this month is actually getting a cash reward. We did a Fitbit giveaway last month. We've done shopping sprees to our team clothing websites, all sorts of fun stuff just to motivate each other to reach more people and really help people out. So a huge perk, like I kind of mentioned earlier, is paying off debt. I mean, some people are just like, I want to be a coach. I want to pay off my debt. Like, I have so much debt hanging over my head. My mentor and a really good friend of mine in this business is like chucking away at her debt, and it is just, I can see how it's impacting her life. And for the first time in my life, I paid off my credit card, which, I'm 24 and I hadn't ever had it paid off since I was 18. So that was like the best feeling in the entire world. I paid almost $2,000 in cash off of my credit card in one day, and it was great. And then the biggest perk of all, I saved it for the last, always save the best for last, is that you help change lives. So I hope you're seeing a common theme here in this presentation, that the biggest thing about being a coach is that you're changing people's lives. Honestly, changing people's lives. Not because you're peddling product and shoving pills down their throat. You are actually helping change their lives. You're helping them get healthy. You're helping them get more energy back to play with their kids and sleep better at night. Like, really, really changing their lives just to help them eat better, get the nutrition that they need, and work out. It's so simple, but people really need our help. And so it is a huge perk of being a coach. So if you haven't already thought in your head by now some reasons why you might want to become a coach, I am going to list some for you. So like I said at the very beginning of the presentation, accountability is huge. Some people are just like, hey, I need that accountability, and if I'm a part of this team, I know I'm going to get it. I know that I'm going to have people to lean on. People are going to be watching me, and that's going to keep me accountable. Great. Some people that works for. Some people, personal growth. So like I said, I was like not a great person when I first became a coach. And, I have changed so, so much for the better for my family, for my daughter. I know my fiance likes me more now that I'm, happier. Friendships, I mean, I can't even tell you. I know it's not just me who's made a lot of friends since I joined the team. It's a huge perk. Some people have trouble making friends, and some people feel judged, and some people just are shy or whatever. And this team is a safe space for you to make friends with other moms, with other students, with other people who understand you and want to be friends with you. And we do a lot of things as teams, online and in person. So you have a lot of opportunity to really connect with people. Maybe you just want to go on free trips. I mean, who doesn't like to go on cruises and vacations to Mexico? I mean, that would be a great reason to become a coach. Extra income and freedom. So that extra income is what has helped me so much. I've been able to quit my jobs that I worked at before becoming a coach. So it's freed up a lot of my time, and I make extra money. I can contribute to my house now. I don't have to rely on my fiance to pay for everything. I'm contributing, and that's huge for me. It really filled this hole in my heart that I had, that I wasn't able to do anything and that he had to pay for everything. And the freedom is, freedom and more time for kids is really what hits home for me. So I've spent this entire summer home with my daughter, who I never got to see. So previously, I was in school. I was going to school full time. I had 2 other jobs. I worked at Old Navy and I worked at Pink, both clothing stores, retail. Sucked, hated it. And I never got to see her. So when I wasn't at school or I wasn't student teaching, I was at work. And there would go days that I never got to see her, and it sucked. And there was years of that. I mean, she's 4 years old now, and I feel like I haven't spent any time with her. So being able to, a couple months before graduating college, being able to quit my jobs and make a plan that I could stay home with my daughter the entire summer. And now that she's going to 4K, she doesn't have to go to daycare after. She can come home and be with mom. And she's still kind of confused about that because I wasn't always around for her, and now I can be. So that is huge. A huge reason to become a coach if you have kids. Even if you don't, maybe just to be around your family more. I get to see my family so much more now, participate in Sunday dinners and everything like that, which a lot of times I had to miss out on, unfortunately. So anyways, moving on. School tuition. So I know some coaches on our team that are saving their income from coaching, and they're using it to pay off their tuition in real time. No student loan debt, paying off those classes right as they're taking them. Wow, you guys. I wish I had become a coach sooner because that would be so ideal. And lastly, for the discount. So there is such a thing as being a discount coach. So maybe you're not ready to start helping other people yet, but you want that accountability and you want the discount on the products. Great. We'd love to have you. We're always welcoming more people into our family of coaches. And I say family purposely because we are family. And we would love to have you. Even if you just want the discount, you're still going to get that community and accountability, personal growth, friendships, all of that by being a discount coach. So what are we looking for on Team Glitz and Gains? So we are looking for people who are self-starters, people who are going to take the information from the training that we're going to provide and use it and work for what they want. We don't want to hold people's hands. We want to guide you and teach you and help you grow. We want people who are dreamers, so people who aren't afraid to go above and beyond, people who are not afraid to set big, scary goals and work towards them. And it's people who can think, okay, I have this dream or this goal and I'm going to work for it, and even if I don't achieve it, so what? So dreamers. People who are goal-oriented, that's connected to being a dreamer. So you can set a goal and you can work towards it. And even if you don't have this now, if you're willing to be a person like that, we're willing to help you grow into a person who could set a goal and work towards it. So team players, that connects perfectly with the last point, because you have to be able to work with a team. So you're going to be set up with a success partner, and you're going to start meeting other people on the team and start doing trainings and going to seminars and all these fun things, vacations, and just really working with other people on the team to think of new ideas and how to best help your challengers together. So not somebody who was just going to, keep to themselves and shy people are welcome, definitely. We have lots of shy girls on the team, but I think you'll find that you will really open up once you start really embracing the team and getting involved. So people who are teachable, fun, and passionate, okay? So teachable goes along with that training. So as long as you're willing to learn and soak in information that you provided, because you will get a lot of information when you first become a coach. So as long as you are teachable, you're willing to learn. And fun, you guys, like I said 1,000 times in this presentation, we do so much stuff together, and we love to have people who are fun. Are you willing to laugh and go out to dinner and go on vacations and all these fun things that we do as a team together? And being passionate is so important in this business for all of the reasons that I've mentioned in the presentation already. But you have to be willing to find what you love about coaching and go with it. So I think that those are some great things that we're looking for. It's surely not everything, but it's just some of the areas that we are looking for in a coach. So this is the biggest question that I get after this presentation. So I just thought, why not include it in here? So the pictures on the right are of me. Nobody likes to look at these pictures of themselves, but hey, it shows me how far I've come. And so that's my before picture. And this is it was taken a couple months ago, but my after picture after doing a couple of different programs and, really diving into coaching. But anyway, so how do you get started as a coach? So there's a couple different ways. You sign up with a CP, which is just slang for challenge pack. So what a challenge pack is it is a fitness program, Shakeology, and a meal plan all connected together. You can choose whichever one you want, and I would help you choose one which would best work for you. And so you would sign up with that, and the reason being is that you want to be a product of the product when you're a coach. You want to be using these fitness programs, and you want to be drinking your Shakeology every day. It's being consistent, and it's one of the 3 vital behaviors that we have as coaches is being a product of the product. So that's the best way to get you started, because that is what you will be helping your challengers get connected with as well, is challenge packs. So when you do that, your $40 fee is waived. So there's an initial $40 startup fee, and your fee is waived when you buy a challenge pack as you sign up. And so if you're already somebody who has bought a challenge pack from Beachbody in the past before, like you're a past challenger who's looking into becoming a coach, then you would pay the $40 fee, and then you would get it refunded to you in a couple of days, because the company refunds you when you tell them that you already bought a challenge pack. They'll refund you the $40. So there's that. And then also, if you are military spouse or military yourself, you actually get your all of your coaching fees waived. So there's a $15 monthly coaching fee. And so if you're military, you do get that waived as well. And the $40 fee initially is waived as well. And a really great place to start is going to be the 21-day fix. It's the most popular one, I would say, when people who are just starting out. If you're more advanced in fitness, you might want to start with something else. But 21-day fix is great because it does teach you with those little color-coded containers about portion control and workouts. The workouts are great. You have different workouts 7 days a week with Autumn, and she's hilarious. And so we just really suggest that's a good place to start if you're just starting out. If you're not, then there's tons of other programs that we can help you get connected with. So another big question is, I'm a coach. So now what? What's going to happen to me after I become a coach, right? So lots of things. It's going to be an amazing experience. You're probably going to be really excited. You're going to sign up. Your coach is going to send you a new coach welcome email. You'll set up your direct deposit, all that fun stuff. And once all that's done, you will be added to the Glitz and Gains team page. You will also be added to another team we are a part of called the Barbells. You will be added to that team page as well. So you have 2 team communities to lean on and get help from. Then you will join a challenge group. So if you're not somebody who's already been in a challenge group with your challenge pack, then you're going to join one. So I put all of our new coaches in challenge groups with us, and so you can get that experience as well, because later on you're going to be running challenge groups of your own. So you need to be a part of one so that you know how it works. So you will join one of those with everyone else and get your results. That's big when you're first starting out, is getting your own results so you can share those with other people and show them how it all works. So then you will be put into Girl Boss training, which is just like Coach Basics training. We just call it Girl Boss training. And it's a 10-day program, and we're just teaching you all of the basics of the business. So what is it all about? How do you get into your Coach Online office? What is the company goals, and all the nitty-gritty stuff about being a coach? How do you talk to potential challengers? All of that. So you'll do that for 10 days, and during that we'll help you post in Open for Business. So basically all that is just telling people that you've become a coach, because nobody's going to know that you become a coach or what the heck you're doing if you don't share about it on Facebook or whatever platform you use. And then you will be connected to a success partner, which I had kind of briefly mentioned earlier, which is just somebody who is at the same level as you in the business and has the same similar goals to you, and that you can work with daily to help push yourself and really grow in coaching. And I'm so excited to say this. This is the first call that this planner has actually been done, but the other team that we are a part of, the Barbells, it's the larger team we are a part of, that planner has just been made, and so we will get you a copy of a custom planner. It's all customized for what we do as coaches, and like a daily planner. It is adorable and really helpful just to have all the information that you need to know about coaching and the different levels and all the stuff that goes on. So you get a copy of that as well, that's to help you stay organized. So I put this little quote here at the bottom because it is really, really, really important when you're thinking about what you do as a coach. So it says, "My success is determined by how many lives I change, not by how much I sell." So this is not about selling. I will say it again. This is not about selling. If you lead with selling in this business, you might have success in the beginning, but it's not going to take you far. Like I said, you have to be passionate about helping other people and really care about other people's needs and wants. And so you should be focused on changing people's lives, helping them get healthy, not about selling. And if you focus on that, the selling will happen. I mean, you're going to be connecting people with these programs, and so you know what works, and so you need them to get that challenge pack, because you know that's what's going to get them their results, because you've done it yourself and you've seen hundreds of other people once you join the team that have done it themselves as well. So just always keep that in mind when you're thinking about coaching. So that is going to be all for the night. If you have questions, you can go on to the event page or shoot me a message like I mentioned earlier. I'd be happy to answer any questions. I will be awake surely pretty late. I'm usually up pretty late, so don't hesitate to ask. But thank you so much for tuning in live. It means so much to me that you took this half an hour out of your night to sort of hear a little bit more about what it is I do as a coach and what it's like to be a part of Team Glitz and Gains. We would love to have you join us. We will have a new coach training starting in about a week and a half. And so if you're ready to get going, now is a really good time to get started, so you can get into that training right away and you don't have to wait. So go ahead and let me know if that is something that would be of interest to you, and we will get you going. So I hope that everyone has a wonderful night, and we will talk soon. Okay, bye guys.